Okay, good evening everybody, Phil here again with another Transformers review. Coming back to something that I've already done. Masterpiece Megatron in gun mode. Now, when I first transformed him from robot to gun, when I got him out of the packaging, he was a lot better than this time. This has been done rather quickly, and that's still taken about 15 minutes to get him all lined up. And bits aren't quite lined up, and I'll show you that properly in a minute, but that's just to show you what he is like in gun mode. I mean, in terms of scale, this handle's a little bit big, and the scope's a little bit big. Generally, it's a really nice figure. So the trigger does work, but it only goes back a little bit. I've seen reviews where people have tried to pull it right the way back, and what they've ended up doing is pulling all this bit open. I mean, the thing is, the thing that makes him such a nitpicky, finicky, if that's even a word, transform, is the fact that there's a lot of moving and folding away and keeping out of the way while you move certain bits. There's kind of like, with the legs particularly, you have to kind of fold them and then move them backwards and then extend them out and then push them up and slide them down and all kinds of stuff. And the same with the arms. I mean, those are the shoulder pads, and that's kind of the forearms. And then his head is there, and obviously that's his chest, that's the gun barrel, and then these form his legs. So you can see it does have to be quite a complex transformation to get everything kind of, that's his body, so his legs automatically should come down there, but they don't. They're across and down a little bit. So you can see why he's such a fiddly transformer, to get him from robot to gun mode and then back again. But generally in this mode he's alright. I don't have any other masterpieces transformed for a scale comparison, but you can see just from trying to hold it that the handle is perhaps a little bit too thick, but generally it's alright. It's got P38 on there, it's got the scope, it's got a working safety. You can turn that on or off. It's up to you. As I say, the trigger kind of goes back. Can't really see down the scope, but the funky thing is, let's see if I can just get this. It does have quite a cool red LED in there. I mean, it doesn't really shine very bright, but then it is, as I say, it's now 5 to 6. So yeah, there you have it. There he is in gun mode. If I just show you the kind of little imperfections, it's not amazingly tight there. It's not amazingly tight there. It's not amazingly tight there. There's a couple of gaps there. There's a gap. There's a gap. So you see, if you want to get it flush, you do have to actually put some time and effort into transforming it. And then nice and simple, the scope, just slides off. And obviously you can tell that becomes his arm, because that's where the scope goes, the fusion cannon. So again, it just slides on like that. But overall, as a transformer, it's probably the most difficult I own. However, I'd put it. I mean, there's a couple of people, Diansis in particular, whose kind of review I had to kind of disregard it really, because he's the only one that I watched anyway that managed to break it. All the others have kind of said they felt like it was going to break, or little bits have broken off. But I'd never seen a video where somebody had broken it in two. So his was the one that kind of showcased the worst of this particular mould. But in general, I would recommend it if you've got the money. I did have a point. I was going to say something, but I've completely forgotten what it was. So I don't know. It's gone. Anyway, just basically be careful with it. Yeah, I mean, you can see that because I've not transformed it very well. There's cracks all over the place, but they do mould in quite well when you take your time over it. They do actually. It does actually all fit together very, very nicely. So that's it really. I just wanted to show you kind of the gun mode as well. It is a little bit big. I mean, the barrel and the everything is not bad. The kind of the silver bits aren't too bad. It's just kind of the handle, where it's black it's a bit big, where it's, well yeah, that's kind of it, where it's black it's a bit big, where it's silver it's fine. If you are having trouble transforming it, then Robot Adventures has got kind of 4 or 5 different videos transforming. He's got it transforming from gun to robot and robot to gun in 2 stages, and that really helped me on the first time I transformed it. So Robot Adventures, I think that's his name, so thank you very much for helping me out. So that's it really, Masterpiece Megatron in a gun. I don't think he'll stay in this mode. You can just see all my other stuff on the landing, all in. Well, the office chair's in the way, but you can just see I moved the old glass cabinet, the glass display thing from my room outside, so they're all in one place now. So you can see they're all in. That shower's looking a bit empty now, that's where all my masterpieces were. I did pick out Classics Jetfire to compare sizes with the masterpieces, but I just ran out of time, so I never got to it. But that's it. It won't stay in gun mode, it will stay in robot mode, because as you've just seen, everything I've got's in robot mode. So it was just basically to show you both parts of the mould, and I'd still recommend it, even if you do keep it in robot mode. It's a good enough robot mode that I think you could easily keep it in robot mode and it'd still look fine. I mean, that's not quite the idea of Transformers, you know, just a figure that you can't or won't transform, but by all accounts, definitely worth it. And if you do want to transform it, I've transformed that twice, 3, 4 times now. So, and I've had no problems, and nothing's felt like breaking. Just got to put your fingers on the right plate to support the joints that are all the load-bearing pressure joints. So, there you have it. Until next time, stay safe. Use cheap.